Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a bit different. I'm sitting here with Darin, and I figured we would build our dream 3-watch collection with stuff that's on our site.
Okay, so the way that we broke down the collection is we chose a daily watch to wear on the weekend, and one fuck you watch. So the daily is just gonna be what you're gonna wear day to day, regular watch. Your weekend watch is something a little bit more out there. And then the fuck you watch is obviously no budget, just the craziest watch you could think of.
Hold on, is fuck you watch crazy?
No, it's cool.
Okay, because I was gonna say the like Holy Grail, aka fuck you watch.
Fuck.
Okay, alrighty. So before we get into it, Darin, what do we have on the wrist today?
So today I'm wearing the Patek Calatrava 3796R. And this one has the rose dial, which is pretty rare on these, and people seem to like them a lot.
Dude, that's a stunning watch. And obviously the predecessor of the 96, like the size is a little bit smaller for some people's taste, but I think it fits very well on your wrist. I'm also wearing a small watch. I'm wearing a Rolex Oyster Perpetual Date reference 15037 in 34 millimeters, 14 karat yellow gold. To be honest, if you were to put this next to a 36 millimeter, I don't think anybody would tell the difference, but I really am enjoying this watch a lot. I've been wearing it a ton. So let's get started. Darin, what is your daily driver? What are you wearing on a daily basis in your dream 3-watch collection?
So this one is a little bit different from like what you would typically think of as a daily watch. So this is actually the Square Royal Oak, and this was a watch that they made in the 80s during the quartz crisis. I guess they just wanted to make something similar to the Royal Oak, but then different because it was going to be quartz and like in their jumbo size. So they went ahead and made it in a rectangular form. It looks very similar to like the Cubitus that Patek made today. And I just think this is a cool watch to be your daily watch. A little bit understated. Not everyone is gonna know what it is, which I think is cool for a daily. It's not like if you're working a regular day job and you go in there wearing a Royal Oak, it might raise some red flags. But I think if you're wearing something like this, not everyone's gonna know. And then the people that do know, well, then you just made a new friend in the watch game because...
That one's a little weird because it's oddly recognizable while still being like a little bit out of the box and unrecognizable.
Yeah.
And dude, this is like one of Adam's favorite watches now. Every time we get one of these in, Adam doesn't take it off his wrist.
I think it's one of those things where if you're wearing it, someone is gonna ask you like, what is that?
Right. And it also has the added functionality of quartz. And I know to some that might sound crazy, but more accurate than an automatic watch. And you don't have to worry about setting it if you leave it, you know, sitting.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, crazy take, but I think as a daily watch, having a quartz watch is not bad at all. Like, you never have to set it.
It definitely has certain added functionality that, you know, automatic watch
for sure
offer. So moving right along, my daily watch would be Tudor Submariner. As everyone knows, any Submariner is arguably the greatest daily watch anybody could wear.
Yeah, I'm sure if you did a study on the most worn luxury watch day to day,
it's
Submariner would be
right? I mean, it's the most faked watch of all time, so it's got to be definitely also the most worn watch on a daily basis. To me, it just offers the best of both worlds where, you know, it offers you the convenience of sporty watch. It also gives you the water resistance if you want to wear it in the water. I don't recommend wearing this one. It being a Tudor sub sort of differentiates it that way, where it's not regular run-of-the-mill Rolex Submariner. This particular example is a 701-6, and it's really cool because it has navy provenance. What makes the Submariner truly, in my opinion, the greatest daily wearing watch is its versatility. You know, you can wear it under a cuff, you can wear it casually with shorts and a t-shirt. Like, it really goes for every occasion, and I think it's built its reputation for a reason.
So do you think that people, because obviously the difference between this and a Rolex sub primarily is the movement.
Correct.
Do you think people shy away from buying a vintage Tudor sub because they think it's like a bad movement or...
No, I actually think that a lot of people prefer the character of the Tudor Submariners. Rolex themselves, the movement in the 5513s like wasn't that impressive.
Yeah.
It wasn't that much of an upgrade. As a matter of fact, Rolex made the 5512 a chronometer certified movement because they recognize that even the
Like how bad
the Rolex Submariner is not like up to par with some of the better stuff coming out of Switzerland at the time. Right. So now let's talk about a weekend watch. What was your pick?
So for me, I chose 6263 Daytona. This one is a regular black dial, but it is a little bit more special too because it's a Sigma dial. And Sigma just basically means that it has these two Greek letters, Sigma, at the bottom of the dial next to T. And what it signifies is that somewhere on the watch, solid gold parts were used. And then the 6263 is like the most popular Daytona. It's like the Daytona.
I think it's the iconic 4-digit Daytona, without a doubt. I think people love the look of the Bakelite bezel. I think this is the watch that really inspired the current ceramic bezel Daytonas that are out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as a weekend watch, like you want something that's special and collectible and
absolutely
not just like any other watch. But I think in terms of like starting a collection, you want something also that's an iconic watch. So I think in terms of this watch, having the Sigma dial with it, it kind of makes the perfect weekend watch.
Certainly iconic, and it's certainly an occasion watch that is very special. All right, so my pick for a weekend watch is also an icon in my eyes, probably the most iconic watch in my opinion, the original Royal Oak reference 5402. I really think these watches are special. Even this watch being from the 1970s, it's very, very, very recognizable, even to, you know, modern collectors.
Yeah, I feel like everyone these days knows what a Royal Oak is.
100%. And, you know, to me, it's one of the greatest watch designs ever. This one's cool. It's got a little bit of patina on the dial. These wear so nice. I'm a little bit more partial, to be honest, with the smaller variants, the 37, 36, even 33 millimeter Royal Oaks. For me, these are just so special and so iconic. I would love to be, you know, wearing these on a weekend.
I feel like that one especially too because it's a B series. If you had like a perfect A series, you wouldn't want to wear it all the time.
Right.
But that one you'd be like fine to wear it on the weekends, going out and stuff.
But believe it or not, B series, the production was not even that large. I believe it was around 1,000 units, which makes these, you know, even a little bit more special. But to me, just the fit, finish, presence of this watch is unlike any other watch. And now we're going to talk about our Holy Grail piece. This is a watch that's for special occasions only. It's our fuck you watch. What'd you pick?
So for me, I chose the Big Crown Submariner 5510. I just know that the Big Crown Submariner is an icon when it comes to watch collecting. And if you go somewhere with this on your wrist and someone knows what it is, they are gonna think that you know what you're doing.
100%.
So yeah, and I think the look that you get on these is just insane. The tropical dial. This type of look is still used today in the Tudor Black Bay 58s, and it just shows how well they did it the first time. I mean, obviously the price tag is insane. It's like $250,000.
Like you said, it's a Big Crown. The biggest association with Big Crown is James Bond. That was a 6538. It's a little bit different, but like you said, this was the inspiration for the Tudor Black Bay, and look how successful that was.
Yeah,
you know,
that's like, you see those every day on the streets.
That's a testament to like this watch's design, like how beautiful and stunning they are.
Yeah, I think when it comes to a Grail, you want something that no one else is gonna have.
Right.
And in terms of these, you might see someone with the same reference watch, but none of them are gonna look the same when it comes to how they've aged.
I would even argue that nobody's gonna have them.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying it's possible.
Yeah, those are so rare.
But yeah, each one is gonna be different, and I think that's truly what a Grail is meant to be. And for me, this one sums that up.
But my Holy Grail watch is none other than the iconic Omega Speedmaster. This one in particular, I mean, what can I say? It's a piece of history. I mean, this really belongs in a museum. One of 26 pieces given to astronauts that flew in the Apollo missions after the successful moon landing in 1969. This particular one was given posthumously to the family of Gus Grissom, who famously perished in Apollo 1. To me, you know, these watches are truly, truly, truly special, and it's such a privilege that I get to wear one of these you know, even experience this real piece of history.
Yeah, and I mean, when you talk about a Grail being something no one else is gonna have, no one else is gonna have
No
that
one else
one.
is gonna have this. Yeah, yeah.
Something else cool about that too is that if you're wearing that out, it just looks like a gold Speedmaster.
Right.
So no one's gonna know that you have on something that crazy. I think that's kind of a cool aspect that you don't really associate with Grails all too often.
Every single watch I pick is iconic. I think this is arguably the most iconic with the history of the Apollo missions, and obviously this one being, I think, the 4th one made. This is truly, truly, truly a special piece to flex on anybody, and like you said, have a watch that nobody else is gonna have.
Yeah, and if you're adding that to your collection, you could even set up like a display in your house with the entire set, because it has everything to have like a display piece that you could also wear. That would be pretty cool.
For sure. When we first got this watch in, I was truly blown away.
Yeah.
And you know, this watch still to this day takes my breath away.
Yeah, I remember first time I came to the office was when you just got that watch.
Right.
And Adam showed it to me. I was like, how is this even real? Like, why do you have this? Yeah, I was genuinely in shock.
All right, everybody, that just about wraps things up here. This is Darin and I's perfect 3-watch collections for stuff that's on the site. Leave a comment below of what your perfect 3-watch collection would be, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.